See how easy it is to sneak into this country? I'm not even human. It's a nice day out for an afternoon walk. Last night I trekked 6 miles, made a couple of short videos that I'll share with my friends. And if you watch my videos, as always, thanks for tuning in. I'm cutting through the old, now long gone, Gettysburg Country Club. Looking for some birds and foxes, as always. And I know you were just waiting for it. And I forgot what I was going to say. So there's your MS Cog Fog moment of the day. It's bitching out here today. Thanks for coming for a walk. And if you're somebody with any kind of illness, any kind of hurdle that is prohibiting you from getting off your couch, and there are millions of you out there, millions, as opposed to the billions of people that are on this planet. Given the fact that there's only 2 million people on planet Earth. 2 million people on planet Earth that have multiple sclerosis. And I always see organizations conveying that there's 2 million people that have MS. But when you contrast that and compare it to the fact that there's over 7 billion people on this planet, you would think that 7 billion people could find a cure for the mere 2 million people, which isn't even the size of the city of Washington, D.C. Lots to share, so little time. There's so many things that are on my mind. And that's what I was trying to remember a few minutes ago, but I couldn't. And that's cog fog. There's always so many things I want to talk about, and it's hard for me to stay on one topic, but I'll do my best. So that is from Wind, and Wind alone. We had a storm a couple of weeks ago, and the winds were just like Chicago, and it took these 2 pines right out. And that's Mother Nature, baby, and she's coming for us all. And so on that note, over the past couple of years, I've often heard folks from my parents' and grandparents' generation make the statement, the very gratuitous assertion, that I have no hope for the younger generation. And so that's what I'm going to discuss here shortly. I'll try to keep the video under 10 minutes because I know that most of you only watch them for 3 minutes. So on my birthday, right around Halloween, was the last time I saw my daughter. My daughter came to visit for my birthday. She made me dinner, she made me some salmon. I miss her very much. She called me last night, which was great. She's been sick like a lot of people. But my daughter and I were sitting on the couch, probably watching Downton Abbey and seeing how the other half lives, or lived. And I looked at my daughter and I said, Sage, I said, I can't wait till my generation is dead and gone. And she looked at me really surprised. And she said, "Why is that, Dad?" And I said, "Because I have hope that your generation and the generation that comes after yours will change things for the better." That is positive support. And I don't think that my daughter will ever forget that I told her that. And so, I see a lot of older folks, and even people in my generation, who make the statements, those millennials or those young people, I've got no hope for them. Our planet's doomed. And if you're someone who holds fast to that incredibly negative and gratuitous assertion, the question I pose to you is, what did you leave them? What did you leave us? And I apologized to my daughter, and I told her, "Sage, I'm sorry that my generation left you a car with no wheels and no gas, and it's rusting. And I hope that you can put it back together again." Now that, my friends, is positive support, not lambasting negative non-support. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And that starts with planting a positive seed in the generations that will come after us. Simple stuff. So I think that's all I wanted to share.